Hi, my name is Brad Sanders and this is Sanders Home Bakery Studios. Welcome. Today I'm going to talk about my gear. I have a Ludwig kit, a Tama kit, and my brand new DW Performance Series kit. Did some custom work on it, wanted to share it with you and see what you think. All right, let's get to it. So you may have noticed that this is a snare drum. It's an 8x14-inch snare drum, and I did the scariest thing in the world. This is the custom part of this drum set. I got it and I put the ambassador clear heads on it, and then on top I put the ambassador coated, and notice it still sounded like a snare drum. So I decided, again, freaked me out, totally scared me to death to do this, but I decided to take it apart and get rid of the snare bed. And by sanding it all the way down and then redoing the bearing edge, it ended up sounding fantastic. So I did that all in my garage, and again, totally scared me, but glad I did because it sounds exactly the way I wanted it to sound. I tune my toms a little bit differently anyway than most people out there these days. I like really high-pitched, open-sounding drums. A lot of jazz drummers tune their drums this way. But yeah, I really like them to ring out, and I've noticed that a trend, a lot of people tend to make them sound kind of dead and, thuddy. It's not my sound. So anyway, so I've got the 8x14-inch snare / tom, or tom / snare or whatever. And then I've got the 14x16, so it's a 16-inch diameter by 14, and then 18x24. And then the snare drum is a 5.5x14 steel snare drum with the mag throw off, which is heaven sent. Absolutely the best invention on the planet. Yes, I said that about a snare throw off, and I mean it. I love it. So there you go. And then I'll talk about my cymbals here really quick. I've got Paiste reflectors, with the exception of this guy right over here, which is a Paiste 2002 24-inch crash. Huge, ridiculous crash, but it's becoming my favorite. I've got this guy right here. There's an alpha metal splash, 10-inch splash, underneath a 502 hi-hat. So I've got reflector, 14-inch heavy full hi-hat, a 19-inch heavy full crash, 22-inch bell ride, and then the 24-inch 2002, and then over here is the heavy full crash 20-inch. And that is my kit. Actually, hold on really quick. I also use the DW 9000 series double pedal, and then the 5000 hi-hat stand. All right, so over in this corner, we have the Ludwig kit. I think it was late 70s that when it was made. It's a 14, 15, 16, 10x14, 12x15, 16x16. The kick is a 16x26. Gets tons of compliments. I dig this kit. It's a lot of fun to play. Anytime I want to go down that whole John Bonham, feel type of path, it's right here. So nothing but love for this kit. Next up is the kit over there. Yeah, so this is the Tama kit. This is a 10, 12, 13, 14. Again, did the old, it wasn't a snare drum, it was a tom. So it was a concert tom, and it was a 10x14, so I actually created a 7x14 this time. And then it goes 16, 18, 14 by 24-inch kick. And then I have a couple others in the garage I'm still working on. There's an 8, and then there's a 12x15 as well. And these drums, believe, were made in the early 70s. It's the Tama Imperial Star. They're mahogany shells, and they sound amazing. Anytime I want to go down the whole Stuart Copeland, Simon Phillips, road, it's right here. So big fan of those guys. It's with the Ludwig kit. It's always about John Bonham or Alex Van Halen. So, but when I want my sound, it's the DW kit. I know that's cheesy, but that's how I kind of look at it. So whatever.